of the hands, 35 years experience, fell off the rig floor. Bounced once off the load hitch, but it was 21 feet that he fell, and I got to help load him on the ambulance that morning. So it didn't kill him. It should have killed him, but it pretty much ended his oil field career.
I had a guy 5 years ago go up in the derrick on a winter day, been in derricks for 30 years. So he goes up, starts laying out on the board, and has heavy gloves on a cold winter day and a coat. He doesn't attach himself to the derrick safety belt. He reaches out for the first stand and falls out of the derrick.
Always important to train on it just in case something was to happen. I can't even.
You gotta make sure you do it the right way. That way you can secure yourself and secure the person that you're coming out if you're getting down from derrick.
Coming down! Coming down! Coming down!
You got to watch out for these guys. It's very dangerous what they do. They have a hazardous job. And anytime they're above 6 feet, anywhere on the drilling rig, they need to be wearing their fall protection at all times.
You got to make sure you put that belt on. You know, that's the main thing when you go up there is make sure you have that belt on you.
You definitely need fall protection. Anytime you leave the ground until you get back on the ground.
You do need fall protection for the simple fact that a gust of wind, get off balance, lose your balance, get dizzy, something. You have nothing to catch you except that fall harness.
In the derrick and you're pulling tubing or something, and you're pulling the stands up and you reach out to miss a stand and you slip, your footing slips, well, if you have your SLR on, which is a sawyer block, it is going to you're only going to fall 8 inches.
There's a good chance that they can slip while they're climbing the ladder. And the way the SRL works, they'll fall maybe just a few inches and then it'll catch them.
Of course, the derrick is the primary concern, that's true. But we also have floors. Sometimes they're 2 foot high, sometimes 8 foot high, sometimes 10. So we also have sometimes tanks on locations that may have stairways or ladders that fall protection would be required.
We use fall protection on a daily basis out here, whether it's just cleaning, riding in a man basket, rigging up, rigging down.
You know, on any of the tanks or anything like that anymore, the guys are using, they don't use ladders anymore, but more or less hydraulic lifts, and they're still strapped in. And when they are climbing ladders, they're using the climbing devices also.
Underneath the substructure, we have some walkways that go by the BOP. We have secondary fall protection where they clip in with their lanyard, and it just protects them, you know, from falling above 6 feet.
Like above the doghouse, above the parts house, the oil house, the lighthouse, anywhere on top of the rig where we have to run the electrical wires.
No, basically all of ours is up and down a derrick, and you know that's another requirement. That's 100% tie off. Anything over 6 foot, and if my guys are climbing up and down a tank, they need we furnish a body harness with 2 hooks that they can go up and down a tank with.
We always inspect their equipment, make sure it's in good working condition.
You're going to go all the way around your belt. You have your shoulder straps. You're going to check all your clips, make sure they're not damaged or broken. Once again, you're checking the stitches. These are adjustable once you put the belt on. This one is spring-loaded, so you're going to make sure all of those will move. And when you lock the belt in, you want to make sure that it's going to snap. It's not going to come loose when you're in the air, okay? You're going to go around, check all your clips, all your buckles. They're not broken or loose or damaged. Turn your belt over, look at the back. Your waist straps aren't broken. Once again, checking stitches, any kind of abrasions, any damages or anything, cuts. You go to the bottom. This goes under your legs. This has to be in place. This is what's going to hold you up.